Test. Hello. Whoa, whoa. Hello there, everyone. I mean, Genshin Impact. 12 p.m. starting. Oh, actually, model's not. Let me. There we go. Stop. We're in Fontaine.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
We're gonna go ahead and play some
If you'd
Genshin
like to
today.
learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
So, actually, you know what? Since we're gonna be playing. Oh. Oh, that tingle. Tingle from my ear. Give me a second. Guys, this is why I don't like hordes, because get caught up in, and when you get caught up in your share, it's easy to have accidents. And I have to get up because that's the thing. So easy. They just magically love to find a way. That's kind of why I prefer Bluetooth. But the problem with Bluetooth controllers like DualShock and Dual Edge and wireless controllers don't last a long time.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Okay. Recorded.
Parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Just then, the rain stopped. Or should it keep raining? Just then, the rain stopped. Or should it keep raining? Just then, the rain stopped. Or should it keep raining?
Okay. Making sure I'm wrapped in. It's set.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would
It's 'cause I just
adore me
came
so
out.
much?
Power fencing thing. You don't want dirt. Who wants that to be dirty, right? And being dirty is don't want to smell, don't want to that shit. There we go. Yeah, front row seat in my lovely customized Velfe ring. Minus, missing a few attribute eyelashes. Here's your eye droplet. Water droplet eyelash. Maybe getting the hair the way it's supposed to be, like with we only got the curls, but the curls are correctly made the way they're supposed to be. Because how they long curls. So they're not even close. There's no way we'd be able to for that. Because this is
The rain
have to be
stopped. Or
landed in the air,
should it keep raining?
like into the sky. Could have framed it to look dull appearance like this. Match up in plenty. Have to go further deep into customization. But as long as it's variably close, the only thing it's missing is the outfit. Since I got the long hair, I would need this. As for the back of the hair, it's kind of like messy. It's not gonna look very messy.
Just then, the rain stopped.
So it's probably better to do short hair and then
Raining.
slip-ons that creates portion that, and try to go for it full long hair. Unless you're doing false award, where the hair is just, I think it should be almost similar. There's no way for me to get full model look at it exactly, but we can only replay the scene to look at which times when she's showing her back to us.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Should it keep raining?
And also, I made my friend a rimmer, so we got a rimmer. That used to be all the way over there, where Mira is in that middle between Kama and that vampire girl. Okay. Yeah, right here. I've been absorbing material. Only absorbs colors, but that's why right there it has
Just then,
happened.
the rain
So this is kind of like an experiment.
Being too popular can be such
Um,
a hassle.
I'm gonna be honest. Every time
Who
I
knew the
fix the
people
hair,
would
it's hard
adore
to
me
keep
so
things
much?
the way how I. You'll notice it's different. I haven't redone it for like because now the hair's kind of like staticky. Oh, I can see. Let's see. I'm assuming wetting the thing up, fabric softener,
The
like
rain stopped.
water should fix
Or
it,
should it keep
air it out
raining?
correctly. It has lost a few strands, maybe combing. I try to be gentle. That we can always get another that it's hard finding the right actor. No, I could get the same one as same person. Pretty much screwed up a lot of the customization on this. A lot of dumb stuff we didn't ask for. And I don't think they were very happy with it. I felt like they didn't do a good enough job, and let's just say a lot of shit.
The show begins.
I was being as nice about it, not to be a dick, so I guess when you're doing stuff like this, you can't be too nice and
Just then,
over too
the
nice and too
rain
friendly.
stopped.
You get taken advantage.
Or should it keep raining?
I want to lay out how much you want this. Pinpoint accurate, actually. Genshin is like an anime style game, trying to go a little bit beyond and above. I love how there's no V. This that character sad. Camera event because since it's 19, and hopefully we might Reina show up. It would have been nice to have voice acting. It's what it is. Pretty sure they could have just paid anyone a bunch of voice lines for good and easily couple hundreds of them. $1,000 or so. Okay. Guess we're going all over to that.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job is classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much you just had to come visit. Is that it?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Oh, dude, those are not. Oh, we didn't come here for that. We came here for something else.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, Now, as you can see,
Unless to trigger
a
another
certain
different quest.
anonymous benefactor
That's fine,
has
guys.
donated a
Go through
large
this.
amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier? Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook, The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, by any chance? No matter. At least in name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation? Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place. Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know?
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Tevat without taking any precautions. much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay, okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
This. So it's a book to power up the other characters on staff. There's quite a couple characters.
Shower me with praise!
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together? Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in Northern Teyvat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more... suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
Oh yeah. And he can get a power up. Lula's not a part of the thing to get the power up. Official, another one. I have a couple more other characters. Yeah. There's another. Ona isn't. Not part of it. Definitely, and we're part of it either. Or Lisa. And I always assumed that was a boy from the start. Yes. Part of it. hopefully we see it get a power up. Well, anyway, I take our. Actually, I think Dora should be a part of that.
Steady as stone.
And why is Ula all the way near the mountain?
Rack and ruin.
condemn you! Eye for an eye. Rack and ruin. Yeah. Huh? I condemn you! Eye for an eye! Ha! Rack and ruin! Crush! I condemn you! Yeah! Rack and ruin!
sun feels almost as hot as those studio lights I'm in front of all the time. Good thing there can only be one sun. Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Let her get done and her to go. Wait, actually, oh, and today.
on out. Show them. Come on out. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Hooks.
What a wild and desolate sight.
Go. Down. Go.
With all my strength.
Hmm. How it would good, but okay. Guess we're not gonna get higher than that, but better than nothing, I guess. Here. Nope. '94 is gonna be. is Kirk in this? Where's our lovely idol friend? Doesn't that feel weird? Next target should have been for after Javier. It definitely seems like Koyoverse began a fight with the Fan. Guess that's gonna be the closest. Last set of images don't open. Would be most likely an outlet. It's so sad. Look, we got these two from Onstad. These two are from Inazuma. And from Sumeru. Escavier, we know she's from Fontaine. Kirk's not really from Fontaine. That should have really just have been Farina. But it's like Koyoverse is picking a fight, guys. Ah, it's a shame. Shame. The next one doesn't unlock until 5 hours from now. Character.
I know.
Before we continue, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. So don't go to the car.
here's an order.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Everything here's in order. Everything here's in order. Everything here's in order.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Here's in order. Everything here's in order. Everything here's in order. Everything here's in order. Everything here's in order.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to
Here's
teach
in
you.
order.
more interesting to do?
Everything here is in order. Everything here is in order.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Everything here is in order. Everything here is in order.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Everything here is in order. 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 Everything here is in order.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Everything here is in order. Everything here is in order.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Everything here is in order.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Everything here is in order.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Everything here is in order. 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 Everything here is in order.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Everything here is in order. Everything here is in order. Everything here is in order.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Everything here is in order.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
here's an order. Everything here is in order. Everything here is in order.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Everything here is in order.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Everything here is in order. Everything here is in order. Everything here is in order.
Alright, guys, I have returned!
Everything here is in
I know you've probably been hearing Frina constantly. I heard her. Frina! No! God, man. She's just so perfect! How could they do her dirty? This is outrageous, Holyverse. I demand more Frina.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
I demand more content on Frina. Where's character quest number 2? Like seriously, like, look at this. Give me a sec. I got a lot. Cat. Trying. I you know how when animals cry, I had my other cat cry a long time ago. No, I got my chair now stuck with my heat blanket. I hate chords. It's the fate of full chords. Not great. And I messed up my seat cushion. Ah, damn it. I swear. Everyone's always two. Person animal. But yeah. Some characters go up to Act 2. Here goes to some of the older characters only going up to 2. Like there should be way more acts. I don't know what Hoyoverse is doing, like right in 2. 2. Some of these characters should get more acts. I don't know what they're doing. I'll tell you what they're doing. They're busy milking us, guys. Of course, if the battle says don't do well, then the game probably shut down. But I wish they would take their heads out their asses and plot this. Add some more fucking character quests. Explore their daily lives, like new missions, new quests with them. Put the characters on the world map. And interact with them and talk with them. Like, oh, look at all these characters. You can never see them on the world map unless it's during that quest. They should just be out and about doing their own thing. Run across them as a traveler. They can have all the characters can have random new content events start up. You can help a system or not. Then create a new system where the more you assist and help them, you create a new system. Instead of friendship bonding, you can create a system where they think you're so reliable, and depending on the thing, you could probably get out a marriage system. Like you can marry the character. There you go. Look at that. New content. Better than friendship, right? You bond a past friend and you got a new bonding system. Then the character starts to fall in love with you and bam! A whole new thing. Of course you can only marry one character. Well, I see. Sorry, I missed her event, and I had Farina, and I'm so pissed that I skipped it because I didn't want to do it. I should have just did it if Farina was going to be in it.
Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress. No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioria boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Ooh, is that lady the owner of Chioria Boutique? We've never seen her before.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Are you here to check out the offerings?
Sure are. Oh, Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. You're Miss Chiori, the owner of this boutique, right?
That's right. Oh, Navia told me about you. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, we've heard a lot about you, too. Chioria Boutique is super famous in Fontaine.
Well, I appreciate
Or was she when we were doing the Archon
Is
quest?
there anything you're looking for exactly? We're out of kids' clothes right now, I'm afraid.
Oh, Paimon is...
Kid.
There you guys go. Timeline confirmed it. She's not a kid. Because she looks, well, like a kid, not a kid. So for those people out there who always backlashes characters, oh, Paimon's a kid. That's wrong. Paimon's your waifu. There you guys go. Because I see a lot of people give shit to people whose characters could look like kids, but they're not really. And you know, instead of wasting time on those type of people, they should be wasting time on the people who are actually going after kids in the real world and put them behind bars. That's just any level. I swear to God, the people in our world are just fucking retards. And our justice system related to those people in the working force power behind them. Fictional characters will never be real, but they are real in our hearts. That's one of the things I always say. No matter that your wife may not exist, they do exist in our hearts because we love them, we like their merch, we build shrines on them, support them, whether it's one or a multitude of waifus, depending if you're a waifu parent king or not. So.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous Fashion Week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought.
Don't worry, Paimon, we all been there.
Stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chioria designs at the
If
show?
I was a person in the real world, I would
Absolutely.
hire her in
The
a
designs have
heartbeat
already been
if I had
finalized.
the fun.
I'm just waiting for the fabrics to
Customize
arrive.
my outfit.
Ooh, are you using materials?
Yeah, I wish there was someone who could.
Fontaine?
Well,
I could
I've
just
still
hire
got a certain
them.
partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The
You can
textures are
arrange like some
pleasant to
type
the
of payment
touch,
plan.
and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
God, Paimon! Oh my God! You know, as much as I don't like Paimon, I had my shipment. Well, it most likely first lost, then stolen. Probably stolen, which part that's lost. You guys don't know, and I mentioned it on my timeline. To Sky and Twitter, Facebook too, and stuff. Well, my original customized Reina doll never made it here, and it's still lost to this day. And the shipper/seller had to claim the funds to make a new one. And then I didn't want to go through the same method again, and it gets lost again. I was stuck with having money for it, even though I shouldn't have to pay because the seller's supposed to be responsible for shipping choices. That's where we have related to, and then a lot of related to the doll's customization, meaning what I had sent them. But yeah, the original one's still lost. If it ever does turn up, What the f gonna do with it? I have no idea. And that's if it ever turns up, which I doubt. It's most likely because someone stole it. It got marked as last, arriving in Champaign, Illinois. And arriving on time, and that's it. Nothing else. Couldn't find and locate the package. In their goddamn warehouses, they have security cameras. It's obvious someone stole it from FedEx. FedEx has workers who steal. And that's not just in Champaign. Georgia was reported of having packages gone lost, but they were really stolen until they did a deep investigation, found packages were being stolen. So what happened in Georgia is happening in Champaign. Workers are stealing, right, going off the packages to make money. Now, if it does turn up, then I guess I owe FedEx an apology for saying it was stolen by one of their workers. Because they couldn't find it. And then I went to, well, if you can't find it, then one of your workers must have stolen it. So, yeah, that's a damn predicament. I don't trust FedEx, and I would never ever use FedEx. And I keep hating that Irma freaking uses them. eBay uses them. I want to have better options and control over who I pick my shipment, not what they want. I want to be able to pick my own shipment. Oh, you pick your own shipment, it's going to cost you. That's why we don't offer it. We just give you whatever we selected. That's the best way to save cost of money, keep us. Well, I don't give the options. Oh, man. Anytime I ship packages out, I use United States Postal Service, FedEx, Ground, or yeah, FedEx Ground, whatever. Those are the mainly two shipping companies I rely on. I don't rely on FedEx. I don't trust FedEx. They got thieves working there. Oh, but yeah, I know it can be said about United States Postal. Yes, having them too, but they all seem to be at FedEx right now.
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely.
That's why we have
I've
insurance.
entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Excuse me. Coming through. Chiori,
Oh,
your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really sorry.
I know who she is. Cat type. Sorry, that's the out of all the cats I will like in the entire game.
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Huh?
You know, by the way, Kara's like a
Customers
Tom
as well?
Jerry reference.
Oh,
Yeah, didn't know.
I've really kept everyone waiting. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
These two are the Traveler and Paimon. With how well traveled you are, you've probably heard of them already. And this is Kirara, Star Courier of the Komani Express. She's an Automata, in case you were wondering about the tales.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. And
Aren't the Nikamars
sorry you
dangerous?
had to see me like this. I know I'm late, but if an opportunity arises in the future, I still hope you'll choose Komania Express.
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
Wait, what?
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
All right. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine.
Bandits.
They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komania Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Well...
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
Uh-oh.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioria Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
All right. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. No, that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Oh, so he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Oh, shit.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori! Wait!
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komonia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
We have no other options but to say sure.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.